So I wanted to document this journey of the UK competitor Sertaj Rahman. He's a family man and he's been a trainer and competitor. He's been training for a number of years now, and we got in touch when he was doing his security work. So I thought that I would document basically his lifestyle to show what he does in order to compete. We don't know where the documentary is going to take us yet. It could just be to the first show, it could be longer, we're not sure. We are just going to try and get as much footage as possible so that we can ensure that we get everything that we can. So I just hope that he does well and that this documentary is going to be a good one.
If you want it that bad, go get it. If you're gonna quit halfway, just forget it. In life things go bad to learn lessons. The road to success, that's where I'm heading. All I do is stay positive and keep focused. Keep high, you'll be there and you won't notice. Stay balanced, there's a lot of weight on my shoulders. There's times I feel like quitting, but I keep going. I got random people saying they're proud of me. Stay focused, sometimes I don't know how to be. I want it now, for years I've been waiting. But all I can...
I started this shop because I was selling supplements from my boot of my car. I got a good deal on the supplement. I used to put it up on Facebook and people used to get in contact with me to buy the supplements. So I thought it'd be a good idea because I work in the shopping centre to get a stand up the way they have in Body Power and see how it works. When I did it, it just like it kind of went out of hand. So much demand for supplements.
Were you always into this sport?
No, never been. Like, I mean, I had the love for it because growing up watching Arnold Schwarzenegger, like, you know, watching Conan and stuff, I always thought, yeah. And in my days was like He-Man, Thundercats, and all of the muscly cartoon characters that you want to see in that, you know what I mean? So that was my thing, and yeah, I want to look like that. But I thought, you know, just drawing never come true. But so when I start seeing Arnold films, I thought, wow, look at that. So we made this stuff from like just metal bars and stuff and that, and like we were just kind of messing around and go to some places and maybe start doing running and press ups. And just like kind of wasn't so into it seriously, but when I was overweight and stuff, I just thought I'm going to start doing something else, start something up. So when I started doing cardio, I lost my body fat. I just thought, you know what, and when I went into the gym, I thought, you know what, I'm going to start off with bodybuilding. And when I started it off, it was like a great, like it was just a different kind of feeling and that, you know.
So it's February 19th, 2016 at Bodyflex Gym with Sertaj Rahman as he begins his training session. I soon realised that as he goes into the training, how much he has to do and what it takes to actually get into a specific shape ready for a competition.
Chest wall. Yeah, again, just want to bring the waist a bit more. Get this.
I've known him for just coming up to 5 years now, and we met. He was a security guard where I worked, basically.
Oh.
He had to put in the work. So I can do all of Saj's meals, and then just so I can help out a little bit, and then get the kids up, get the kids ready, and then if Saj is at work, we'll obviously have a nice day together. If he's not, then we will go out and make the most of family days, basically. So if Saj is off, we like to do something fun with the kids because it doesn't happen very often.
No. Do you do like any fitness with him?
No.
No? Is it quite difficult to keep up with what he does and his schedule and like different things that he's doing and trying to plan around that?
Yeah, sometimes it can be difficult. Sometimes it's tiring, especially as we've got 2 little ones. However, I'm used to it. When I met Saj, he always has trained loads. He's always eaten properly, so it's just getting used to it really. But it's not that difficult now.
So
I nag him a little bit, but that's got to be done.
Yeah. And like, what do you think about everything that he's doing at the moment? And
I'm all for it. I do nag him sometimes because I wish he was home a little bit more, but every wife would. But I'm all for it because I want him to feel like he's achieved something for himself, and I know he wants the children to look up to him and like aspire to be like him when they're older. So I think it's perfect.
Because all you think is eating less makes you lose weight, but actually having the right food and the right protein makes you grow and makes you lose weight. So every week I'll be seeing my coach, and he's been changing my diet, and it just keeps the carbs down every week. So I've got about 11 weeks to go now. So serious training, serious dieting starts now. I have to do 1 hour cardio 7 days a week, and training like 5 days a week. I have to get my meals in. No matter what I'm doing, I have to get my meals in. So it just gets harder and harder every time, and especially when you're working so much, it just makes it more difficult.
At this stage of the documentary, I do find it amazing that he has to fit 6 meals a day and also do 4 jobs, along with family time included.
Yeah.
You're not checking, you just come say hello, yeah?
Yeah, no,
But,
thank
so-
you, legs.
I wanted to beast him.
Okay.
Just beast him. Don't look at me like that. I
How
wanted
are you
to
feeling
beast
after
him,
last week?
Beast his legs like from worse than he did last week.
Worse, sir. What are you trying
No,
to
no,
do?
no, listen.
You don't have to be on my feet tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah, but we want details in your quads.
Yeah.
And the only way you're gonna get the details by getting the
I don't mind,
right
man.
food,
It's
okay?
all here for
You're
you.
gonna be fine, okay?
Yeah.
You're doing well. I wanted to just keep.
I'm coming to see you. I'm coming to see you tomorrow, anyways.
Are you?
Yeah, tomorrow
Good.
night. Sort it out.
Brilliant. You're on the right track, so just keep going, yeah?
Alright, well, we got 10 weeks now, haven't we?
We have got 10 weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
And please don't pansy out, don't train like a 3-year-old girl like last time. I was watching you and I wanted to give you a cuddle. You look like this. I felt like giving you a cuddle.
After the leg training session, I believe that was probably one of the hardest I've seen. Sertaj didn't give up, and he was always willing to push himself more and more, and now it's even hard for him to walk down the stairs as he walks his way out of the gym. What do you think the next sort of steps in his success will be? Maybe like after the competition, or?
I reckon if he wins, he can go forward because it'll be like the finals of the British. If he does well in that, hopefully he can go further. I reckon his bodybuilding career-wise, yeah, he can push himself a bit more. If he drops one of his work, you know, he could be amazing.
And how has he sort of done all this from the start to now? And like family, friends, do they push him? Do you?
Yeah, he's got everyone's support. I mean, his wife Bryony, she helps him with the food, and she's looking forward to see what he actually looks like. She said she's going to be proud when she sees him on stage. it's family here, so we're all looking forward to see him do successful and push him all the way.
That's it. Foot on the floor, push slightly doing that.
Yeah.
You should be on the right, let's go again. Back to the back. So, give your leg up. Okay, and then up. Lean back a little bit. Slowly lean back. Good, yes, sir. Extends, that's it. So what's done? We need to remember, so we need to go through this. Okay. Okay, that's it. Good. Last way. It was done. You look better like that. So that's it like that, okay? And you, I think you're going to look better that way when you lean it. Adonis, you do that all the time, don't you? Ryan, what do you do?
I've known Sir Taj Rahman for many years now. Good friend of mine. I've been training since I was much younger. Yeah, a really good friend of mine. Really proud of what he's achieved. I think he's doing really well. He's built a great physique. I think maybe needs to work a bit on posing, bringing that up. But he knows about that already. Yeah, I think he's done amazing, built a solid physique, and he's grafted really hard for it. So.
Just want to say this week is my peak week. It's Tuesday today and our competition is Sunday. I've been doing all the body parts, just doing 15 reps lightweight. I'm a body flex and that will be the first gym I come when I start training. This is where my roots are. So I'm just going to train today and enjoy the training.
For daddy kissing. Are you too lazy to take your mouth off for juice? Give daddy a proper kiss then. No. Cheers.
What do you think of your dad doing what he does?
Jasmine, show go. No? Oh.
Camera shy.
She's every time if I go to the gym and that, we'll go out. Her mum asks, "Where's Daddy going?" She goes, "Ah, he's gone to the gym." That's what she said.
Say ya. Does daddy go to the gym? What does daddy do in the gym? Show, come on. Show it to daddy.
Yeah. I think she's into training now.
Yeah. You're gonna get your bag for the gym? Yeah? Show your muscles.
To be honest, I just do it for, I want to do something for the kids and that to, when they grow up and they say, "Oh, my daddy's done this and my daddy's done that," you know. It'd be good.
So today's the day. The UK BFF British Championship Competition Day, the 29th of May 2016. Sir Taj is getting ready. As he does, his family are there ready to support him by his side.
Say hello. Good boy. He's a good boy. He's a bit cold, Dad.
Come here, baby.
Not sick on your Ninja Turtle suit.
We're going to the competition now, leaving. I have to get there early to get a tan done. My appointment is around about 8:30 till 9. It's 7 o'clock now, so we're leaving this quite a long drive. So that's it. Today has come. I'm getting ready for it for some time now, so hopefully everything goes good. Hope I win. and let's see what happens.
White geese.
What's the face? I was worried you were going to wear that.
Oh, mine has it.
Let me have it. Let me have it. I know.
So in numerical order, altogether, 28 bodybuilders, 33, yeah! And 38 Mohammed Yusuf.
That's good.
Sertaj Rahman. Today, the judges have seeded as follows. In third place, Mohammed Yusuf. Your runner-up, 33, Sertaj Rahman. Which means that your Julian Feinstein Classic 2016 Beginners Champion, competitor number 28, Fadi Gartes.
Where you been, mate? Prison. That heavy.
That evening, my partner had to go into hospital. This was because she experienced some extreme pains when she was pregnant. Pain was caused by a placenta eruption. This was the next day, and my partner needed to be operated on fast so that the baby and the mother were okay. This was one of the most horrific times for me. However, my son was then born. 5 weeks early, he was a good weight, but his weight did keep dropping, so he needed to stay in a high maternity ward for some time. However, my son now, he is a bundle of joy with no problems, which is amazing considering what happened. I'm extremely grateful for this. So how long has it been since the competition?
It's been about 3 months now, and I've got 6 weeks left for the British finals. I didn't know I was going to go about this far, so that's why we're just continuing now. Yeah, everything's so good. I'm just over the moon, and I was just happy being up there. So just coming, getting an invite to the finals is a big thing. I'm just going to give it 100%. I know there's going to be loads of good guys there who they'll be doing the same thing. But myself and being up there at the finals, British finals, is such an amazing thing for me. Like, you know, just I never ever thought of it. I never imagined to be this far.
So, I just basically want to ask how his progress is going and how it's gone from day one up until now, really.
So when Sertaj first walked through the doors of Olympian Gym, he's a completely different person to what he is now, mentally, physically. He was a bit of a weed when he first walked through the doors. I think he looked the part, but actually wasn't the part, bless him. So I was given the task to train his legs. For being a bodybuilder, it's all about details, making sure they come through when you go on stage. So that's what I was tasked with doing from Eddie. And yeah, we managed to get him from day one, from January to he stepped on stage in May, to his legs looked so different, like, I mean, massively different.
So how long have you been doing the security work here?
I worked here for over 10 years now. I started here when I was in my so I worked here for quite a long time. It's my daytime job as a security officer at the shopping centre. My other job is head doorman at a Fever nightclub. That's my second job, and now I've got a business, so 3 jobs.
Have you done any sort of transformations through people yet?
I put in about 5 people under the diet, especially my father-in-law, who's lost over 2 stones in 3 months, really slowly, so he looks really well, really healthy. So it's really good for him, and he's enjoying it, he's enjoying his food. So it's really good because I've been through it, I've done it myself, so it's like I can advise people the right way to do it, because if something you've done yourself, and it's easier to pass it on to other people.
How long have you known Sertaj for?
Probably about 2003.
Really? Long time. And what was he like when he first entered the gym? Because I know that he came in as quite a
chubby.
Yeah.
Yeah, no muscles, chubby, and yeah, through the years he's progressed more and more.
And how well do you think he's doing so far?
He's done awesome.
Yeah.
He's doing really well in the show. But you know, the first show is always a learning curve to improve. You know, where the mistakes are and get better.
And you've given him some pointers, haven't you, on some posing?
Yeah.
And how well is he doing on that now?
He definitely improved. I've only seen him 3 times now. I don't know how he's doing the last week or 2 since I've seen him, but we'll see soon.
That's well cute.
Jasmine, show us on your t-shirt.
No, tap. Hiya. Oh my god. Don't ya?
Come on, Sarge! Go on, Sarge!
Turn to the side, best side, side chest.
They ain't got nothing on you, Sarge! 285!
Our job, they have to reduce the classes down to the 10. So in a minute, I'm going to ask these.
Are you picking her nose? Loving it. Beep!
Go on, Sarge!
And face the front. Face the front. Both hands behind your head. Absolutely fine. In 5th place, 201, Michael Martin.
Go on, Sarge!
In 4th place, 205, Shurja.
I should have bought you a cookie, shouldn't I?
Right, you coming down? He'll know we've gone down.
This was Sertage's off-season time. Here he is training at the Olympian gym. He's training with Michelle Line and two of his friends.
5, come on. 6, 7, kick it. 8, 9, 10, kick. 1, good there. 1, good. 2, good. 3, kick.
Let's go, let's go.
5, 6, bring it down. 7.
Is it good? Feel the pain?
From how he did last year. Last year he did really well. He came, was it second in the qualifier, and I didn't think he expected to. He was completely shocked by it. But we knew, because every time he checked in, and he probably would tell you I was hard on him, because I like perfection, and his posing wasn't, so I was screaming at him all the time, Sertage, but then he listened. When he got on the stage, he did exactly what, sometimes some people, you know, they sort of, you don't think that they're paying attention, but I think the reason why he was acting that way, to me, I thought he wasn't doing, when he got on the stage, he did exactly what we asked of him, and I was impressed, and he went, and he came second at the qualifier. Which had a few people in it as well, and then he placed in the top 6 at the British finals, which is a very sort of a very noble thing, a very good thing to do. I mean, I'm happy for him, because couldn't have happened to a nice guy. Obviously,
well, over a year now with Michelle, and the workouts are never I never get used to it. Never ever get used to it.
Yeah, but that's how we train. That's how we've trained for a long time. If you, the thing is, the idea behind it, and Paul, if you, the body is so adaptable, it adapts to situations or to conditions. So if you train a certain way, always train that way, your body will get used to it. And in the process, we're trying to build muscle. In the process, we have to destroy the massive tissue, and then the body has to repair it and improve on it. And the only way you're going to do that is by doing different things.
Yeah.
If you come to the gym and do exactly the same things every single time, you're never going to see any change. And that's what we're doing. I'm sure almost every workout.
The thing is, in this documentary, when I started from last January, and you can see the difference. You'll be able to see the difference from that time. Because when I had the first leg session with Michelle, it's on camera, and when you see the now one, you'll be able to see the difference in it.
No, good. I mean, it's like we train together, and every training session is different. Every training session is different. It has to be different, because if it's not, like I said, you've got to get used to it. Some people come in, and I've seen it before. After a leg session, I'm like, oh my god, poor Sertaj. But then that's how it's going to be. Yeah,
That's what you have to do, though. Yeah.
You know, and you seem to have built a lot of muscle. We seem to put a lot of size, and we want to just keep going. Do you know what I mean?
I just want to get the best out now, and that's see the end results.
Yeah, you know, like I said, we want you to look like, even though you placed last year, I still wasn't 100% happy with how you look. You know that, because I want more. I always want more. That's why people do well in our team, because I just always want more.
How long have you known Sertaj for, and how do you think his prep is going for the Two Bros show?
Well, I've known Sertaj for many years now. We're very close friends. We're like family. So yeah, I've known him for a long time. Can't put exact time on it. Time goes so fast. To be honest with you, I think this is the toughest one he's probably done so far. It's taken a toll. You can see it's taken a toll on him. He's looking tired. He's obviously hitting the cardio as well. But soldier, man, he's cracking on with it. You know, still working. You know, 2-3 jobs, as well as family life.
This was a show that Sertaj found difficult, not only mentally, but it had a physical drain on him also. The performance was therefore impacted. His shaky body had made his position to drop, so therefore he did not place. He was unhappy with this performance, and Sertaj knew he now needed to do things differently. The build-up for this competition is something that Sertaj did find hard. He also wasn't 100% confident with his performance, which did lead me to believe that this was going to be his last show. During the performance, he was thinking negative thoughts and thought that this may be his last also.
$34.40, $54.
Today I'm 9 days out from Sugar Classic in Leicester, so I've got my 2 clients. So what I've done, I've changed the workout. I'm doing a full body workout, upper body, and after that we're going to just do a bit of posing, so see how it goes. About this show, no one knows about it, my family don't know about it, so I kept it quiet, so I kept it on the low. So you can join me, and I've got my 2 clients training me, so you'll be seeing us training upper body today. Hello guys, today I'm doing under 80s UK BFF competition in Leicester. If I win or become top 3, I qualify for the Arnolds. We're going to be on stage soon, so just getting ready and chilling out. So I thought I'd do a bit of recording now, and I'll do a bit of recording backstage as well. Okay guys, we're backstage now, everyone's pumping up, as you can see. Yeah! We're just going to pump up, go on stage soon. So you can see the stage soon. I'm just going to pump up now.
Your runner-up, Leon Roberts, 142. Good run. Which means, as soon as you're already celebrating your Philip Classic bodybuilding lightweight champion 2018, Shiraj Raman.
Okay guys, all the hard work is done. Got first place under 80 kg. Gone to the British finals, invite to the British finals and Arnold Classic, Barcelona next year. So thank you for everything.
So since the first time I sort of start filming with you, when we were filming over there,
Yeah.
did you see it going from that first competition up until now? With his competition, his work?
No, to be honest, I thought he'd do well because I've never seen anyone try so hard at doing something. And he's really focused, very dedicated. If Sajid's going to do something, he'll put 100% into it. So I knew he would do what he's done well, but I didn't think he would get this far, and it's amazing.
And how did it impact, I guess, both of you in the long run?
It's been a massive learning curve for us as a family. It's been hard, very, very hard, especially because we've done a lot of solid prep, not much time to rest. But you know, we've learned from it, we've worked through it. It's been hard, but you know, we come out the other side, and it's all for a good thing, and it's all to grow and change is good sometimes.
And what about you, Sertaj?
Well, I you know what, to be honest, first of all, I didn't know when I first time I was going to get ready for a shot. I thought I'm not going to get nowhere. I'm just going to learn, and it will help with the business and stuff. So I stepped on stage thinking I'm not going to come nowhere out. I come second, qualified for the British finals. At the British finals, I didn't think I'm going to come nowhere, and I placed fourth. It was really, really hard because people don't see this side of prep and how much affects your family, how much affects your relationship with your family, how moody you are because you're having less food, you're doing so much. But the thing is, it was really, really hard. And the thing is, like with me, if my wife wasn't so supportive, I think I would never ever do it. She was so supportive.
And so, like, from the competition as well, like he's obviously won that one.
Yeah, his most recent one he's won, and it's just amazing that he's done that. His other competitions he's done really well as well.
And he's quite dedicated, and I'm happy. I mean, it's really a pleasure to work with him. You know, like I said, every time I see him, I worry about whether he's put a bomb under my car because of his beard and he looks like a terrorist. But
what can I say about Sertaj, man? He's my best friend. He's my right arm, man.
It's family here, so we're all looking forward to see him do successful and push him all the way.
The limits, and he has to remember to listen to his body. So, but yeah, he's gonna come back different next year for sure.
Yeah. Now, what have I learnt from this? I've learnt that there are a lot of people that have supported and believed in Sertaj all the way throughout. Along with this and his past, nothing let him down. He was strong throughout, and he knew that he would succeed. The road has now come to an end for me. However, Sertaj will continue his journey on the way to the Arnold Classic.
It may not happen in 6 months, it may not happen in a year, it may not happen in 2 years, but at some point, my dream is going to become a reality. Every single day, we're not waiting for it to happen. We just don't have sight. Sight is for people who live in the present. We have vision. We're going to make it happen before it happens.
You got to write, even if no one published your book, write, because that was given to you to do. Everything in you is telling you to stop, to give up. Every muscle is aching, and you're saying to yourself,
you can do it. Where you are is temporary. You will not be there for the rest of your life.
Other people couldn't see it. A lot of people didn't believe it. You were attacked. You were criticized. People were opposing you, but you kept on doing it. It was hard. It was rough. It was difficult. But to you, it was worth it.
You have to know that this thing is going to work.
Say this to yourself every day. I can write my own book. I can have my own business. I can take the trip and travel around the world. It's possible. I can bounce back from adversity and reinvent my life. It's possible.